We'll be rocking. Paul Cotter, better known maybe as DJ Paulie C, set to take the ice.
With Halloween a day away, let's pay homage to an almost spooky tradition indulged in by two competitors in this game. The Alex Lyon stare down, in which he seemingly gets lost in the lens from time to time, not to be outdone by Connor Hellebuyck with his notorious stare down that's left our cameramen shaken and disconcerted for years. Guys, forget their goaltending stats. These two are undefeated when it comes to staring contests.
To the line for Evans. Now it's picked up by Matthews. And Matthews, little bank shot. Score! Oh, yes! 8-ball corner pocket.
Somebody spent some time in the pool hall growing up. The mathematician in me appreciates that one, Gord.
Yes, that's strong use of angles.
Sasha, first things first, you and your teammates showing up to the arena tonight wearing robes. Can you tell us what inspired this pregame fit?
Well, our GM who loves Finland, he got us this little gift for the trip, and we've been going to sauna almost every day, so we've been wearing this every day, and it was a good idea to wear it to the game as well.
Hey, everybody's wearing a robe here in Sunrise. The fans are into it.
But that gets by Joseph and all the way down the ice. Oh, Binnington misplays it. Empty net. And Binnington, I think, got a stick on it. And he saved a goal. A crazy play and a diving play by Binnington to tip it away. But that was a wide open net.
That's going to be a highlight reel save on a mistake and a miscue by Binnington. He was able to scramble back and take away a sure goal.
Banner across to Edmondson. Shoots. That goes wide on the other side. Couple of chance. Stolarz the save. And the puck stays out. Stolarz has lost his glove. But
He's got it in his bare hand.
He held the puck in his bare hand.
He got it in his bare hand.
Wow.
Wild sequence. Talk about doing whatever it takes to make a save. Anthony Stolarz, he feels it underneath him somewhere. He lost his blocker and his stick, so he reaches between his legs and pulls it out of trouble. How do you track that, Gord? How do you feel where that puck is? A lot of things are hitting Stolarz, right? Skates, sticks, hands, bodies.
You know what? I'll just grab this with my bare hand and just grab it, and he's got it.
Instead of letting the puck go in the corner, Samsonov just throws it right back into the pile. Spin around and just backhand this puck, and that surprised Samsonov without a doubt. His third, it's a Powerball power play. Natchez, he'll score! Trick or treat!
Boston got a bounce on their power play goal. Now Carolina gets one, and it goes off the boot of Carlo and in.
I'm not sure if that suit of yours is padded.
Oh boy. And I got stuck in the wrong corner.
Right.
I should have seen the puck coming over here, and I should have danced over here, and then it would have been no problem. But I got pinned in the corner. I had nowhere to go.
So two things we almost saw there very rare is you in the corner and blocking a shot.
I mean, I can't get enough of this. Seth Jarvis, one of Harvard's finest.
We might have to do a comparison on who's got the better lip sweater there. Andy Buggins. Oh, Seth Jarvis is on the ice trip.
Isn't this great? Legendary meeting of the 24 minds. Memory of a lifetime for this Jarvalicious fan. Special place, Carolina.
That was last year when whoa, there goes the hot dog. This year I am a hot dog. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Rogers Oilers Hockey on Sportsnet. I'm Gene Principe, and it is Halloween.
The officials are trying to figure this out.
Looks to me like there were two pucks on the ice at one time.
Oh, it's right behind the net. There was just an extra puck behind the net. So we put our forensics team on this. Kaprizov flips this one over the net. It hits the netting and lands behind the Tampa goal. Watch it just sit there, and nobody ever goes and picks it up. So they drop a new puck. Play goes on with an extra puck on the ice. Now here is the play, how it finishes. Rossi takes advantage of the extra puck and beats Vasilevsky.
Our forensics department, they don't fool around. I mean, they get to the bottom of stuff. I've never seen that.
Labushkin throws it towards the net.
Just wide, and there's a chance from behind the net! And a veteran play by Tyler Seguin! He saw Bobrovsky was scrambling, and he just fired it off the goaltender and caromed into the cage.
Yeah.
Now he's got 4 goals in his last 3 games.
Well, he's not going to get an easier one than his second one against.
That shoot had hit the scoreboard and dented it.
Put a hole in it, I think.
It did. It actually knocked one of the scoreboard panels loose. So the bottom left there, you see that? He knocked that loose with the puck.
I've seen that before.
I'm sure that scoreboard's not cheap.
Just a little flip play here by Keandre Miller, just going to relieve pressure. Was that a 9-iron, a wedge?
I'm not going to take that on my paycheck.
Well, I was just going to say, that's not coming out of his check.
Yeah. You break it, you buy it.
Hedel hustling to the puck. Drives in against Kyle McLean. And
Did that puck go in? The referee said no.
I think it hit the far post first and then came back and hit Sorokin.
It was close.
Feeds the point. It's Bernard Docker. Wrist shot. This thing bounced around like a pinball, and it just makes its way past Grubauer. Not so sure it didn't hit Tanev in the butt after it deflected off the stick of Tkachuk. It's angled in off the stick of Cirelli. Probably score! Kucherov with a sleight of hand.
He won't get an easier goal in his career than that one right there. A play that was maybe taken a little bit for granted. Obviously, Hellebuck wasn't anticipating this. Kucherov pops it off the stick of Nemesnikov. Hellebuck not able to recover. That was the last thing he was expecting to see as that puck heading towards him.
And now they have a chance to go out and win one.
So Dvorak, Suzuki, Matheson to start. Suzuki's lost his stick. Coronado in, shooting, score! Game winner! What a night! Matt Coronado seals it just 7 seconds into OT.
Christian Dvorak is going to win this puck back, but Nick Suzuki loses his stick. McLeod gets it back again. Far circle, one-timer scores! Byron! Connecting out into the slot. Sanheim in front, and they score! Frost gets the goal. That's almost appropriate. Morgan Frost finally has his first of the year, and it was crawling across the line. He misses it with his stick, and it goes off his shin pad and in. Barely. That is something else. Hyman, McDavid, and Draisaitl loaded up off that successful kill. Here's a turnover, and Hyman scores! And Edmonton its first lead at 2-1.
Just a dump in, and he goes to knock it back to his D partner, and it hits something on the wall and goes right to Hyman in front. Look at this. How's that for a bad bounce? Everyone's looking the other way, and it comes right off the backboards, maybe the bumper.
I got a question for you. Go ahead. Do these guys leave the house like this, or do they get dressed when they get here? No, what's wrong with that? I just asked the question. With the helmets, too? They look like a lot of fun. I'd hang around with those guys.
See, this is not right. See, this is where I know the people that work with me don't care about me and why I don't like any of you.
Well, I mean, it's almost the same, but different. They both are called the Jets.
Yes. Why are you saying that's where the comparison ends?
Slide it inside one time. Wilson didn't get through. Centering pass it. Oh, Strome skies one over the crossbar. Out of play. It rolled up on him.
There it is, up and over. No chance for Saros. And there's Ovi. He's celebrating already.
Takes it back to Hughes. Near side. Miller puts it in front. Garland scores. Connor Garland coming out of the corner.
And this goes across the top of the blue paint.
Kemper put it in his own net.
And when he turns to try to sweep it away, he pokes it in.
In the slot, McKinnon collapsed upon it in front. Oh, it's shot wide by Lehkonen. He missed a wide open goal mouth. I can't believe it. Wrist shot. Score! Redemption time for Lecky. He missed the wide open net. The redirect gives the Avs a 4-3 lead for Lehkonen. His second goal of the season. I'll tell you what, that's karma.
To Carlo, and he'll zip it down the ice. Wolf, fanned on that, empty net, there's a steal. Marchand thought he had a gaping cage for a wraparound, and I think Wolf is going to get the penalty on this one, perhaps.
Calgary penalty number 32, the goaltender, 2 minutes tripping.
And now Keller, backhand pass. And here's Kesselring, and he scores! 18 seconds in, the defenseman Kesselring makes it 1-0.
A bit of a weird play on this one, as you'll see at the end. Kesselring kind of fans on the puck. Misses his stick handle altogether.
Took down Mancini. That quick shot deflected over the top. And Shesterkin got a move on it. Now
was that going in? It looked like it could have, right?
It could have. And he reached back and got the glove on it.
It's just another standing ovation at the Garden Forum.
Great agility by the Rangers.
Man, what an athlete.
Byfield with a shot rubbed out by the stick of Barry. Broken stick. Short side hit. Stop. Frozen by Wolf. Trevor Moore had the opportunity.
Did he just make this save? This is incredible.
That was a sure thing, wasn't it?
Oh,
wow. Darcy Kemper. What's he saying?
I'm not sure what he's doing there. He's pointing down.
I think what they're saying
it's in the net.
After reviewing the play, at 2:31, the puck completely crossed the goal line. We're going to have a good goal.
Okay, so it was enough. to completely cross the line. Great work.
Mrazek's lost his stick. It's right in front of him, but he doesn't want to risk picking it up right now. He's got to keep an eye on the puck.
Well, somebody can push it to him.
Hall gives him his stick. Wild keep it in. Faber feeds it over. Middleton in front. And Mrazek makes a save with Taylor Hall's stick and then covers up the puck. And chaos ensues right beside the Hawks net.
Beckett's working the zone. Here's Werenski. And then hit the post. Rebound was behind Gibson. Fantilli couldn't convert. Werenski tries again, and Gibson's got it in the glove.
Oh boy, I don't know how Fantilli misses this. Watch the little contact here with the stick of Fantilli right there. He just got a little piece of it. Enough to force Fantilli to miss that wide open net.
Don't know if there's a soccer award for NHL players, but a couple of times in the game, Martyr with the helmet pass.
Here's Nico Sturm through the defense, and he backhands it in. It goes in off Timo Meier, and it's 1-0 Sharks.
Grundstrom at the net. Meier's got to come back hard. Cannot control it. Goes between the legs of Grundstrom, and the Sharks get another opening goal.
And that was broken up. Give it back to him by Bullock, and then Dressel to let it open net. A second time, trying to find that puck. Sorokin can't. Wrist shot save made on Nurse. Sorokin battling and keeps another one out from Draisaitl. Wild action for another try. Save on McDavid. And finally, we've got a penalty with 9/10 of a second to go in the period.
Gotta be kidding me. And then this one blocked by Pulock, and Sorokin says enough of this.
The Suter toward the net with Sundqvist bowling over Levi in front, and a penalty coming.
From Buffalo here, I just hold on to this puck. Take the power play as long as you can in overtime. Keep that 4-on-3 as long as you can entering overtime. Smart play here by Buffalo.
And Buffalo soaks off the final 58, and we'll have 4-on-3 in overtime.
Really smart play by Buffalo there.
Cousins is on. 30 seconds to go. Move for Dahlin! Score! It's over!
Ryan Reeves right in front of the Washington bench. Hey, wait a minute.
Yep.
Somebody call the advertising department.
He's using a parachute to work on his skating. That's what you do in the summer.
Reeves lays a hit, picks up a bit of a souvenir. Guys, something tells me that dragging around half an ad board isn't exactly aerodynamic.
Blackwell, high slot, looking for Beck, poked, he scored! Oscar Beck, his first NHL goal! Man, the one-handed offensive swagger is in vogue tonight. That's a nightmare for a netminder. A great extra effort knifing goal for the rookie.
It's passed. Mrazek way out to play it. Put it off the stick and out the center. Got to get back. Here's Beniers. Takes a look. Oh! Mrazek maybe got a piece of it. Somehow that stayed out.
He knew what he was doing, but he didn't elevate it. So Bjorkstrand was able to stop it, and now Beniers comes in, and yes,
he got a piece of it.
It did. Yeah. That's the most challenged shot I've seen in a long time.
Got to make your awareness go up a little bit more. Well, Villiers back in front. Crosby bats it out of the air, and they score! Villiers went to the net right there and hung out. Kind of snuck behind everybody. That puck goes up in the air. Merzlikins doesn't know where it is.
Hard around the boards by Whitecloud, and now Amelka with Howden in pursuit. Howden lost an edge. Cooley up ice to Hayden.
Blocked in front of the net, bouncing around. Everyone just kind of standing there. It's Crosby to Malkin, to Crosby to Malkin, to Crosby, and it's saved by Merzlikins. Good tracking there, Josh. I couldn't have said it one more time. I think my head would have exploded. There was some quick puck movement.
Final minute out, overtime. Now a sharp angle shot, score! Michkov sneaks it by Ullmark for the overtime winner as the Flyers take it 5-4.
It's a bad angle shot, and Michkov is going to bank it right off the backside of Ullmark.
We're going to redirect in front by Martin, who picked it up again. Look, short side and scores. Shades of the overtime winner from Philadelphia. Sharp angle from behind the icing line, and Carolina's got the lead.
Chasing after a loose puck, Stankoven. What a play to himself! And then a backhand save made. What a nifty play by Logan Stankoven. The flip to himself over a man.
Great stuff, and we're going to welcome our guest on. Look at this. We're just bringing it in straight out of the locker room. Welcome, Lambo. How you doing, bud?
Great, thank you.
Congrats on the win.
He makes a move around Graves, shooting, scores!
Stankoven wrists it, scores! Look out, Marchment off the end wall, scores! Back to Heiskanen, scores! Wow! He's loose, he's gone, he scores! Mason Marchment in front, Seguin scores!
And make it a half dozen here in the first for Dallas.
A galaxy of stars found pay dirt in that opening period and humbled the Pittsburgh Penguins in their home barn. Wowza.
Raymond as they come right back in. Raymond stopped and then Luukkonen with a save. Rebound in front. Oh, saved on the line again the second time.
That was Alex
Tuch down behind. Yes, Alex Tuch in behind the keeper. Did he windmill that one?
I think he did. That's road hockey right there. That's why you play as a kid. You never know when you're going to get called upon.
What an honor is that for you to have been part of so many goals with Sid over the years.
He's the mustache man again, I guess. That freaking mustache gets him going, I guess.